do. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae.
We're doing the drill sergeant way. I'm just kidding. We're not doing the drill sergeant way. I don't know why. I just felt like talking to William. Mr. William.
I don't know how to do that.
Mr. Wills.
I texted him today. He replied. We talked about some Smite.
Some Smite?
Smite. It's a...
Oh, okay. I was getting scared for a second. I was like, what are you talking about? You're going to smite me.
Yeah, we're going to smite you from the two dudes.
You will be smoten. Do you want to get smoten? Don't smite me off the two dudes with dolphin just because I haven't been playing lately.
None of us have. Well, technically I'm the most recent one because I played like 2 days ago.
Yep. As you guys know, you clicked into the video, it's cannibalism time. Time to munch on some human meat. We don't have any. We're not going to try that. Sorry.
Okay.
Were you going to buy me?
No.
You wouldn't do that.
No.
Anyways,
keep going to toast.
We have some facts. We've got something. We're going to call When Is It Okay to Eat Your Brother? So, do you have any facts for me before we start?
So, the positives of cannibalism.
Ooh, this should be good.
Positives. You get food.
Ooh, yes. Of course, if you're hungry.
Also positive, since, they probably have some water in them somewhere, you also get a little bit of hydrated.
Well, the blood does have water in it.
Exactly.
Or 70% water.
Exactly. You're going to get hydrated.
A little bit.
At that point, that's all the positives. Negatives. You've just lost a pair of hands. Negative. You just lost someone watching your back. Negative. The human is really a fatty meat, so it's bad for you.
What are you saying? I'm fat?
I'm saying everyone's fat.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
Because some of us are worse than others.
Okay.
But also, another negative. There's diseases for when you eat human meat. We are not designed to eat each other.
Say it isn't so.
Say it isn't so.
We're not designed to actually eat meat, period.
Yeah.
If we were to be truthfully honest, we're
really
not. Our teeth are flat. Not really meant for chewing human.
I had teeth, I hear.
Chewing meat.
I got those canines.
We were literally made to eat vegetables and fruits.
Yes.
We were supposed to be herbivores.
Yes.
Our bodies function best on meats and beans and things of that nature better than they do on meat. That being said, I'm surprised that we're not very good for eating, since we can eat every other kind of meat in the world.
Yeah.
Puffer fish included.
Oh, venom? Just cut around it.
Puffer fish can kill you if not prepared right. Just go on.
Cut around it. It's fine.
No,
you don't
it
trust
affects the whole meat like lobster.
You don't trust
You guys don't know what that is. You guys aren't in the audio land. Go ahead.
So as I was saying, you get diseases for eating, human. There's this one called Kuru. Kuru is cannibalism for your brain.
Kuru, you say?
Kuru.
Curious.
Curious. Indeed. So, you eat your bro.
Don't eat me, bro.
I'm not.
Okay, thanks.
Unless
He did try and bite at me, didn't he?
Nah.
Go ahead.
So, what Kuru does is that if you do contract it, you won't know for a while, for about a good 5 years or so.
5-year dormancy?
Just about. Or, it can get extended to 60 years before you'll know you have it.
What does Kuru do to you?
It eats your brain.
Curiously, it eats your brain.
It legitimately eats your brain.
I don't want my brain ate.
The Kuru disease...
And this is from just eating people. This isn't anywhere else.
No, it's just made by eating people. That's all it is.
So you go crazy.
You go crazy.
Okay.
You basically, Kuru is mad cow disease for human.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm not planning on eating human anytime soon.
I'm not.
Now, does it say how much human you have to eat? Because, sometimes I bite at my nails.
Didn't say how much. I'm assuming nails is fine because it's more of it's like...
What about skin?
I'm going to say it's fine.
I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Austin Powers Goldmember? The skin box. Put it in the skin box.
I have not seen that one.
Oh, man, you got to see that scene. It's disgusting. Anyways.
I would say skin would probably be fine because it's not really a meat. It's more of just...
Exoskeleton.
Exoskin. It's like eating chicken skin, but probably tastes worse.
No, it tastes bad.
I'm saying more like, say boom, right there.
Oh, yeah, that would be rough.
That'd be rough, calves.
I don't think eating raw human at all would be very
Oh, no,
good.
it's horrible for you already as it is anyway.
Yeah, I think raw human would be the worst.
And then, probably if you've gotten so desperate you're eating the brain.
I don't know. Warm bodies made it sound fun. You eat the brain, you see the memories. That would be kind of interesting.
That'd be interesting indeed.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think that's how that
I don't
works.
see I've had cow brain, I think. You didn't see eating cud.
Did it
Like,
taste
man,
grass?
I taste grass now. That's so strange.
So yeah, cannibalism.
Kuru.
Kuru
is curious.
It is not a good thing to have.
It's one of the big ones.
That
comes from eating humans.
It's one of the big ones. And as I said,
obviously poor diet.
Human is very fatty. Also,
so you're gonna gain some weight.
So if you're, say, predominantly Americans, it's probably also enriched with iron or
that guy is.
Yeah.
You would taste like a dirty penny.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bad thing to say?
I don't know.
Sorry if it is. I didn't mean it that way.
Dirty. I mean, if I taste like the actual meat itself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry if I insulted anybody, including you. Go ahead. You taste like bad metal. That's better. That's kind of an interesting name. Bad metal. That'd be a good podcast. The Bad Metal.
Welcome to the Bad Metal, where we drink out of metal cans.
Anyways, sorry. Go on.
But yes,
try not to derail you as much as possible.
As I said, salty as well. If you lived in America, since a lot of us also we eat a lot of salt.
Salty.
I mean,
go clear.
I'm sorry, you can't see this part. Let's see how much salt these have. Sodium.
Also known as sodium.
11% of your daily.
Thank you. Anyway,
call it good.
11% of your daily intake in one little pack.
One little pack. So imagine just just.
And who said that the daily is good?
It's not.
Like, I don't think a daily value of sodium is any good.
No, it's really not. So just saying that alone, then the burgers, you gotta salt the meat. How much is your
5? Very good. 0%.
Oh, see, you can drink this all day long.
1 gram of protein. Ooh, 4% iron. Watch so.
Oh crap! Oh crap! I actually haven't checked that. I've actually never checked this.
the namesake of the show. Anyways,
I'm kind of curious. Oh, it's not gonna tell me.
No, so we'll have to look that up later.
Yep.
I doubt there's iron in that.
I doubt it.
I'd have to add it intentionally.
Yes.
So anything else?
Other than that, human meat is pretty much good to go for. Besides, rotting your brain out, possibly having a heart attack.
Also, the fact that they could have HIV or anything.
And a lot of other stuff as well. And the guilt that you've killed a human being.
What if they're already killed?
And the guilt that you've ate a human being. Because society, we're not so keen on cannibalism.
Frown upon that a little bit. Like, you shouldn't eat another human being. That big old fat thing over there you can eat, but don't eat that fat thing right there.
No.
That one actually had thoughts at one point.
Yeah. And the cow's like, thoughts?
So, those are the facts.
That's the facts of why.
Here's something interesting to hear.
Ooh, I'm hearing.
Have you ever thought to yourself, cannibalism's weird?
Yeah.
But if I was to go to cannibalism, who would taste the best? You ever thought that? I thought that once.
I would have to say I haven't thought that.
I honestly have thought that. Personally, I thought, I wonder who would taste the best. So I did some research.
Ooh, research. The other thing I have wondered while he's pulling up that research, because when I think of food, I'm like, I wonder how it tastes deep fried. How would deep fried human taste like?
Like anything other deep fried? Maybe? From what I've heard, human is very salty and smells strange.
I would believe so.
So I'd assume deep frying us would very, very bad smell.
Probably.
And if you watch Good Mythical Morning, they've had a lot of different things deep fried. And it actually did help to deep fry it, as long as you had some sauce with it.
Yes.
So, what sauce would go good with a human is another thing I'd like to know.
That's another good thing.
Probably not barbecue sauce.
Probably not.
Maybe something spicy? Cover the
maybe
meat
something sweet?
Maybe something like El Yucateco. It's really spicy. I mean, hot sauce.
Yeah.
That would work.
Maybe like a sweet and sour sauce?
Sweet and sour could probably be okay. Speaking of sweet and sour, who do you think is the number one to be eaten?
We've already talked about this before, so I'm gonna
Japanese.
And the reasoning why I said Japanese would probably taste the best is because Japanese people, for the longest time, before they started becoming more culture of the world, were predominantly a grain and fish. That is what they ate.
Mostly a lot of almonds, too.
Yes.
Like 90% of our almonds that we make in the Kern Valley, which is pretty much 100% of the world's population, it's 70%, sorry, not 90. Watch myself. Don't check my facts. This is off the cuff. About 70% is sent to Japan of our almonds.
Huh.
They love almonds over there.
Pretty good stuff.
Don't take our word for it. Please take the cannibals of Papua New Guinea.
Ooh.
That's right. Somebody went and asked them. Olga Ominen described it more succulently in the book. She quotes, "People who have eaten other humans
Good wording.
say the meat of white people smells too strongly and is too salty. The Japanese are meant to taste the best. According to her study, the only thing that beats it is the meat of their own women."
Okay.
So, number one, Papua New Guinea women.
Yes.
I don't have any other facts to fact check that.
Number 2, Japanese people in just
people,
general.
In general. Supposedly, because of their diet, because it's low in fat, it's high, and other things, it makes the leaner meat on those people.
Yes.
Thus, tasting better. Now, however, I've seen some sumo wrestlers.
Yes, I've seen plenty.
They eat exactly what the other people eat.
Yeah.
But they just eat a lot more of it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, maybe Japanese number one, but I think they're slipping.
Probably just one out of the
I think the people in Papua New Guinea haven't had a Japanese person in a long time.
Possibly. Didn't they
just
stop
hoping.
in like the 60s or whatever?
Oh, no, there's still people.
Oh.
There's still people eating people.
Yeah, but
It's just the people that go to interview these people don't make it back usually.
usually.
Oh, the white devil make him.
See, that's why
I'd love some white people stew.
that's why you send what they would rate the lowest rated food in they're like, I don't know.
Speaking of ratings, supposedly it goes like this: number 1, Papua New Guinea women.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Japanese. Number 3, Korean.
I can believe that.
High fish diet. Number 3, Vietnamese, same kind of area. Number 4, Greenland. Again, high fish diet. Lots of salt though there too, so that's kind of interesting. Number 5, Iceland. Those are rough translations. There's really no way to judge it because who is doing it? There's no way to prove it.
No.
They're just going off the fat index and what they kind of eat as a diet. These people have a better kind of diet, whereas these last 5
Hi.
kind of have the worst diets.
Yeah.
And that would be those of the UK, which some of them have a really good diet, most really bad. Lots of beer, lots of bad tasting meat.
Yeah.
Russia, lots of vodka,
Lots of vodka.
lots of potatoes, kind of a starchy meat. Germany, again, lots of beer, lots of beer, and lots of sausage and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it's kind of higher fat content there. And in last place, of course, is the United States. We have the highest fat and salt content in our meat.
As I said, I called that one earlier, didn't I?
Horrible.
Didn't I call that when I was talking about it?
Roughly, there's no one worse than those of the United States for taste.
I'm honestly not surprised.
But if you were just going off the color index alone, they say white people taste the worst. The yellow and light brown tastes the best. The dark is in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Are you a dark meat or a white meat kind of guy? I don't really like a lot of fat in my meat.
Usually I don't, but I will say you get that little edge of fat in your meat that got all that flavor, say for like a steak or something.
Yes.
I enjoy that.
So now comes the time that you've all been waiting for since I hinted at the beginning. What is a good time to eat meat of the human variety?
Oh, crap.
Is there ever a time where it's acceptable socially to eat human meat?
Socially?
So let me give you some for instances.
Okay, go for it.
The Donner Party.
What you can know about in our pre-podcast.
If you know about the Donner Party, you already know about it. So the Donner Party, is it okay to eat human meat? Personal belief, is it okay? I say no.
I'm going to say no, too.
Now, a human who is alive, is
No.
it okay to eat their meat?
No.
They lose a finger, skew that bad boy up, right? I mean, it came off naturally. We have no other food. Is it okay to eat human meat?
Came off natural. This is...
This is a very specific situation, yes.
Would this be in modern days?
Now, if we were to go outside and we got lost in the woods somewhere and I was trying to climb a tree and as I was coming down, my hand ripped off.
No.
Could we eat my hand? There's no food available. No berries, nothing. No bugs. It's just this or dirt.
I would not be the one that suggested it. Now, if you were like, dude, let's eat my hand, I'd be like...
I'd be tired of tourniqueting around. I'd be looking at my hand and be like... Hey, we haven't had food in a long time, man.
At that point, I would never suggest it.
Just no, just...
Like, personally, I would never suggest it, but if you're like, do you want to eat my hand?
Like, we've got a fire.
We got a fire.
We can toast that. It's going to taste weird.
Yes, of
But
course.
we need something.
We need some. I would not
And if
suggest
we had water, we could boil it for safety.
Yes, of course.
Which I think boiling human meat would taste horrible. But maybe we found some peppercorns.
Maybe. Climb another tree, my hand falls off.
So in the case where I'm cool with us eating my hand, it's the only thing available. You're cool with eating the hand?
Yeah, I'd be cool with it.
Yeah, me too.
It's a social thing.
At that point, it's like, well, you lost it already.
You already lost it. And you're the one that's like, let's eat my hand.
Like, bro, we haven't had food. There's no food.
If you had said, I would never be like, dude, you lost your hand. We can eat that.
Either we could eat my hand or we could use it for trapping other things. Maybe we try trapping with one of my pinky fingers. Like, we'll just chop your pinky finger up a little bit and put it in the traps everywhere. We'll eat the rest. Are you a middle finger kind of guy, Shay? It's like a hot wing. It's like a hot wing. I think I got some El Yucateco in the bag here. Probably make it taste good.
Josh, we need a trap for this rabbit trap. Give me that. Rip the pinky off. Cut it like carrots. Like carrots.
I'd help, but I'd help, but I'm kind of missing a hand here. Just cut it good. No, slice. That
is all I got, Josh. This is not slice.
Okay, actually, that would probably slice pretty good. Probably. That would be how you'd want to cut with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so in that situation, it's okay to eat human hands. You've heard it here first. Okay. Lost at Sea. I will say this: in a movie I watched recently, it was based off of real life events. There was people that got lost at sea.
Yes.
They lost the other boat that they were tethered to, trying to be saved. Guy died in their boat. They literally could not drink the water.
Yes.
They could not do anything. No fire. They ate the guy. Cool in your book? Everyone else in the boat, me, you, Colton, Nick, and let's say Webby, we're all sitting there, and Colton just drifts off. And it's like, Cole. Blind Ben. Sharing you died. And then you're like, hey, Colton. And then Webby and Nick go, well, what if we eat him? And then you just all take that one. There's that moment when you all look at each other. Like, is it okay? Well, hello? I don't know what to do from here on out. Maybe stop the recording?
I would say probably...
I don't know. It's got awkward. I'm going to take a drink here as we listen.
Thank you. Okay. Bye. Sorry, dinner is being called. We're very hungry. That's why we're talking about cannibalism.
So, on the sea, everything else is gone. Can't do anything. Guy dies. Colton dies.
Yes, Colton.
We eat him. I, for one, throw my hat in saying, we're all going to die anyways.
I would say, for one, because I know Colton. Colton is his meat is not very fatty. I would say that right now, because he walks like 10 miles a day. This might surprise you.
I love how we're just like literally taking this.
I'm taking this in literally, but he's not a fatty meat. He hydrates very well. He drinks like...
I'll eat him.
4 bottles of water a day and drinks green tea every day. He is a very healthy being.
Probably tastes pretty
Therefore, his meat...
And you know what? We could start with the eyes. I mean, we could.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, even if he wasn't alive, even if he wasn't dead at that point, we could still eat them. I mean, he'd be in pain for sure, but...
Probably bleed out and then die, and then boom!
We'd probably start with that and go, okay, he's definitely dead. He didn't squirm.
Yeah. Pokes eye. I would say...
Eat Colton. Let's eat him.
Let's eat Colton.
We gotta live, man.
Sorry, Colton.
I mean, that's gonna be in the back.
You're already dead, Colton.
That's gonna be in the back of my mind. I die. Now think about it. If you die, do you want us to eat you?
Honestly, if it's that everyone else to survive, I would. Yeah, sure, go for it.
If everyone else is like, cool.
Now, if I'm alive still, and I'm like,
you're sitting there broken, and you're just paralyzed. He can't ever use his legs again. What are you guys talking about over there?
What?
What if we just take his leg? Just the left one. He didn't like that one anyways. Just take it from the crotch down.
Just like us like trapped in like the woods. I'm sleeping. Ow! What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm so hungry. We already ate my hand. At that point, hopefully, we've already walked all the way out. If I'm trying to gnaw on your arm.
If I'm dead, go for it. I don't care. It's not not me.
Wait, what are you doing? I thought you were dead.
If I'm dead, it's not me. But if I'm alive, it's me. That's how I see it.
Oh, that was good.
So if I'm alive, don't even attempt to eat me.
So
if I'm dead, go for it.
So here's what we're saying, guys. As we wind this cannibalism talk down, in the very unlikely situation, there's no help coming, there's no food available, and you have very limited supply, cannibalism is going to have to survive. I say survive.
I say survive, but it has to be very, very...
You're mentally going to be unbalanced for the rest of your life,
Yes.
except that as you're eating your friend's pinky.
No, we're using pinky as a
Start
point.
with my ring finger.
Okay. Wait, which hand fell off?
I haven't been in that one.
Oh, man.
I always try and grasp something with my left hand for some reason. That's why it gets dinged up.
Well, I mean, look at all the bright side. That means your ring also would be able to use it as a tool.
There you go.
Because you can't wear it anymore.
So start with your friend's ring finger, then work on the way down.
Mm-hmm. Problem solved.
Now, if he's alive, maybe put him out of misery first.
Be curious.
Yeah, rock from behind, never saw it coming kind of thing. I mean, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you killed your friend and you ate him.
Yeah. Now, say once again, say, oh, Colton, you got dehydrated, your brother just died.
Not a whole lot of water in that body, but you know what? It's going to keep me alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting with his left leg.
I'd go probably right leg, because that's probably where the most of his meat would be at, because his upper body doesn't get worked at all.
That's why I'm starting. Them arms are going to be like chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fold them up like that and just start chewing away.
Enjoy, Whoopi.
Ugh, who's going to use chest? Anyways, so we're saying, what we're saying is, in the worst situation, just the worst situation.
Just the worst.
You have to eat somebody. I mean, you got to know, one, you're going to deal with that for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. And then number two, start with the lean parts of the body.
Yes.
So for two dudes would do.
Boys, I never thought we would talk about debating on eating our friends on this podcast. It happened.
Your friends.
Oh yeah, not my friend. Hey, Webby's your friend too.
Yes, he is. But we didn't talk about eating Webby.
We did not. We talked
I
about
would
eating
not. I would not talk about eating Webby. I think he'd survive survive us all.
Probably.
He's a big fella.
He's a big fella.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win in a fight.
Yeah.
He's not gonna die first. No. Anyways, so back to what I was saying a second ago, before I got so rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
In an unlikely situation, you have to kill your friend to eat him. You're gonna deal with that for the rest of life. Number two, start with the lean meat. Mm-hmm. For two dudes would do.
And lightly food, ironically.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae.
How do you do?
Ironically, even though we're just talking about eating people, I'm very hungry.
I haven't ate dinner yet.
Same. Eat your cup first, buddy.
Bye.
Good boy!
So, you guys were watching that video, you noticed one thing.
We didn't say what you should follow.
Of course. We have all these cool things about to go across the screen.
Right here.
About to be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon.
With a little Discord symbolizing we have a Discord.
Ta-ding!
Well, it's actually right in my head, so just...
Yeah, just duck down. You just put yourself all in the wrong place.
There we go.
But so those are the places you can check us out. We don't have a Patreon member yet.
No.
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you.
So if you guys want to hook us up with like $1 a month, you guys get special Discord privileges, and
all
of
the other
course,
stuff that you get for that.
you get some cool stuff.
Yeah. Mostly, the $1 is just, hey, you can now talk to us.
So remember, as always, like this video, comment on that video,
and subscribe.
and if you don't have that notification bell, make sure it's going.
And always, in my own fashion, you gotta dislike it sometimes.
Whatever. Sometimes you just don't like what we talked about.
Now,
Maybe you don't like
That's a weird
cannibalism.
topic. Why would you talk about it?
But hey, maybe you got something about cannibalism we didn't mention.
Maybe.
Comment section below. And as always, share the video.
Mm-hmm.
The more shares we get, the better the videos get.
Always. Now with the shorter times, I can actually edit these.
Bam!
Because at this point, it was not worth me going through like an hour and a half of content, going through major edits like I do on my channel. It would take way too long.
There you go.
It would take me like 3 hours to do a video.
Good to know.
Also, I will mention it here, since I do it, our videos are now only in 720p because it saves me literally 5 hours.
And let's just be honest, guys. You don't really tell the difference.
And it records at 1080, but it downscales to 720, so it looks better than 720, but it's at 720.
And then, of course, as you guys know, if you're listening to Audio Land, you guys got great video, no video.
No video at all.
You guys got great content with no video.
That's weird, isn't it?
But you know what's great about having an audio? You can listen to it in your earbuds and you can walk around with it.
Yep.
And nobody knows what the weird stuff you're listening to.
Cannibalism.
There you go. So, guys, that's it. Help us out.
Help us out.
Do us a favor.
What the hell?
Bye.